So, all right.
I think I have a problem with my camera. It doesn't work right now because it's too dark here in Rwanda, so you can
Okay,
hear
no
me
issue. I
or
understand. Absolutely, absolutely understandable. So, yes, we can see our another panelist join today. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome to all of you once again from the GYMHA Mind Matters Talk Show. And today, the episode will be the fourth episode. And yes, the topic is very important. Optimizing your diet and exercise regimen to promote your better mental health as uh, you know Jim are talking about the mental health issues, and today we are actually talking about how that we have here. I mean, she is the global educators international personnel, and of course there's team instructor, Greek astronomy and space company, Greek Ministry of Education and Religious Affairs, and that's most important, Jimha training manager. And we have another guest, our panelist, you may say so. She's none other than Joy Sophia, mental health advocate and GYMHA project support officer. So, hello, Rania Lempu.
Greetings from Greece. Thank you so much, Dr. Noor. I'm very happy to see you and always very privileged and blessed to be a part of GYMHA family and participate and join in these wonderful, very enriching, very constructive discussions.
Thank you so much, and definitely welcome you and give you a warm welcome. We'll definitely discuss a bit with our today's topic. So, hello, Sophia.
hello, Dr. No, and thank you for this day's sessions. I am grateful to be with you today, and it's my pleasure to be like a person like you all. Thank you so much.
All right. So, yes, today's session will be very interactive. We will talk about one to one with some important issues regarding that I shared earlier, that we will talk the exercise and the diet, how it's linked with the mental health. So, yes, I will go for the firstly, Rania Lempu. Can you please give the answer or give your opinion on thought and ideas? What is the best diet for mental health?
Mhm. First, I want to say that mental health cannot be separated from physical and spiritual health. These three aspects of our lives are dynamic, constantly interacting. On days when we feel spiritually low, for example, physical exercise may provide a lift. Or on days when we feel mentally low, a spiritual practice, whether through mindfulness or spending time in nature or engaging in prayer, can be uplifting. So, viewing our mental wellness in this holistic way can help us to find resources to cope with changes and challenges. We're very aware that our bodies actually have two brains, scientists say. The brain in our head is connected to our central nervous system, and we have a second brain in our gut known as the enteric nervous system, which controls digestion and local circulation. So these two brains are in constant communication with each other, and how our bodies deal with stress actually affects both systems. And this direct link between our brains and our digestive tracts has changed our thinking about mental wellness. Because scientists now who have studied the gut brain axis now suspect that it has a role to play, for instance, in bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or other psychological and neurological problems. So being actually mentally well means being resilient and cultivating external and internal resources to draw on when needed. For most people with mild and moderate or occasional symptoms of poor mental health, a self-help regimen or consulting a complementary practitioner, for instance, for support, may be sufficient to regain equilibrium. I would suggest a whole health approach, a holistic approach to wellness, which recognizes that body and mind are connected and constantly influencing each other. Many people who experience mental or emotional ill health, for example, also experience a range of physical symptoms, such as digestive problems or skin races and irritations, headaches, or respiratory distress, chronic infections. Personally, me, I want to share my example here, that when I had to study for exams, university exams, when I was actually 17 years old. We have here in Greece very stressful examinations for entry to university. So since then, I have a problem with my stomach, chronic problems. And every time I get stressed, every time I have this digestive problem. So I would say that the best diet could start from food. We know that certain foods, for instance, especially those that feed good bacteria in our guts, can significantly impact mental wellness. So making diet and lifestyle changes and sticking to them actually brings physical and emotional benefits and a sense of control and accomplishment. Eating whole foods maximizes brain health. Green vegetables, fruit, legumes, whole grains, lean meats, seafood provide key nutrients like magnesium or zinc and antioxidants, all necessary for optimal brain function. And we need to also take into consideration that this has to do also with balance. I mean, an occasional cup of coffee can give us an energy boost, but when we drink a coffee or alcohol in a controlled manner, this can be harmful. So we need a diet which contains vitamins and minerals so that our body and brain need to stay well, include some protein also with every meal. And at the same time, exercise has a measurable effect on well-being because this can profoundly have an impact on stress or depression, on anxiety. Sleep also is a key important for diet to mental emotional health as regular activity. Cultivating, of course, healthy relationships boost well-being. Positive relationships provide strength and support. Very important, getting out of artificial environments, spending time in green space, like a local park, that would be a walk in the countryside or by the ocean. This is something that distresses. Regular hobbies and activities benefit mental health, whether interests are athletic or creative or intellectual. Spending time doing something we enjoy improves well-being. Of course, cultivating spirituality in whatever form this is meaningful for us can give insight, can give hope, can give peace of mind. It can help us cope with stress, accept and live with ongoing stressful problems. And therapies that treat body, mind, and spirit, we talk about herbal remedies that have been used for thousands of years to heal and maintain wellness. So herbal remedies are important for our wellness, and aromatherapy also is something. Multiple studies have shown that different aromas provoke emotional states, whether to lift mood or calm or ground us in the here and now. And I want to say here is a very revolutionary diet, which is very trendy all around the world. It's called the rainbow diet. This diet was launched by the Dr. Minik and Harvard University support this diet. So what is about this? The rainbow diet combines ancient healing and eating practices with modern nutritional science. So this puts body, psychology, eating and living together actually into one aspect. I mean, taking all parts of our life into consideration. This diet includes eating fruits and vegetables of different colors. So different color plants are linked to higher levels of specific nutrient and health benefits. So the rainbow diet's goal is actually to cover our plate with fruits and vegetables in a variety of colors. For instance, red could be a tomato. We know tomato, how important it is, or green could be vegetables, things like that. To follow this diet, we could eat plant-based food in a wide variety of colors. Said before that Harvard University says that this rainbow diet helps boost brain health and prevent memory loss. So I want to say that actually a lot of small actions taken together can significantly improve symptoms of anxiety, depression, making many of these lifestyle activities are effective ways of managing stress. And taking care of two brains, as I said before, requires a range of measures. Eating healthy, whole foods, as I said before, including prebiotics, to feed good gut bacteria found in foods such as, for instance, onions or other plant foods, or probiotics that provide healthy bacteria found in live yogurt and fermented foods. Lifestyle actions such as reducing stress, improving sleep quality, I mentioned. All these are very important, and these steps encourage the growth and survival of our what we call microbiomes, and reduces level of stress hormones in the body.
Wow, wow, such a lovely share. I try to take the notes because you have shared and tried to cover all the things that is required, and that you actually shared the diet name that is very
The rainbow diet, rainbow diet.
rainbow diet. Wow, this is
Yes,
really
yes,
something
yes.
unique.
Yes, it's very trendy and supported by Harvard University. It's a holistic approach. And as I said before, it combines the instant healing with science-based evidence now on mental health.
Wow, thank you so much. I have learned something from you, and yes, all the audience, all the participants, and all the audience who will watch later, they also getting know something. I mean, great information from you. So yes, I'm going to Sophia. So Sophia, I will ask a question that is, what are some benefits of exercise for the mental health?
Thank
Sophia.
you so Thank you so much, Dr. Noor, and thank you so much, Rania Lampu. So, I'm going to share with you some benefits of exercises for mental health. First one is mental health exercises help to reduce stress. We know that physical activity can help reduce levels of cortisol hormone as a stress hormone. This counter to help the human body to get well, to like feel like relaxing without any struggles. So these exercises help mental to reduce stress through reducing those cortisol hormone. Another function is physical exercises in general help to improve mood. We know that there is a neurotransmitter which called endorphin, which like it's a chemical which help to feel someone to feel happy, to feel good. So this endorphin produced while someone was in doing exercises which help him to feel good. So these exercises help someone like improving his mood, like feeling happy. That is have a great important for mental health. Another function is like exercises create a social interaction. We know that when there is someone who is in sport group or other group which are related to the physical activities, help to create a connection, help to create a relationship between them, and those connection and interaction help mentally to feel like you are not alone. You have a group that can support you while you have a problem, and means help you to get what you want where you are going to need them. Another function that help that physical exercises help reduces symptom of depression and anxiety. Exercises has been associated with a decrease in symptoms of depression and anxiety. It may be as effective as some medication in managing mild to moderate depression. We know that when you have a time like going to some gyms, going to different sporting groups, and this help you to get like you are not alone. And so those neurotransmitters that produce the that I've told you called endorphins help you to reduce stress hormone to feel like you are on excitement level. So it help you in various ways. So better exercises help mental health to get well and help everyone, not mentally, but also physical well-being. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing the benefits that is actually happening through exercise and impact on the mental health. So yes, again, I'm going to back to Rania Lempu. Rania Lempu, and that Sophie already shared some of the benefits. Do you have anything except those benefits to share?
Yes, first I want to say that movement and exercise actually can come in many forms because our bodies are meant to move, to bend and stretch, and to breathe harder. And studies show that a sedentary lifestyle and mental health symptoms such as low mood and lack of motivation go hand in hand. So our bodies are actually designed to move around, and stay active is one of the best ways to maintain physical health. Actually, physical exercise has a huge emotional and psychological benefits. And this has to do with how it helps emotional balance. It regulates sleep. It motivates its memory because, for instance, aerobic exercise causes the hippocampus. Hippocampus is a region in the brain which has to do with memory. It boosts memory, lowers stress hormone, as Sophia very well said, increases energy, improves mood, enhances the focus, helps of also weight loss, improves cardio health, lowers risk of depression, helps fight addictions. Another very important because they say that in 1 hour walk, 5 times a week has shown to reduce cycles of addiction. And how walking affects the body and mind. There are so many ways that we need to leverage exercise, for instance, from through walking or swimming or running or biking. There is no, of course, one size fits all exercise routine. I mean, the level of activity that works for an individual can vary from person to person and fluctuate as exercise regimens, of course, develop. But of course, ideally, we can aim for 150 minutes of moderate to high intensity activity per week, usually in the form of 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week. So I think that this should be an integral part of our everyday life exercise. We know it's difficult because lack of time, but we need to take into consideration all these benefits that we mentioned.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, I also agree with your statement. And thank you so much, Alicia, for being with us with some of viewers. That is, you have shared that amazing panelist, Dr. Rania Limp, amazing presentation. You also share, thanks you a lot, Sophia. Indeed, the physical exercise is a crucial tool. Of course, it is. So yes, I will definitely go back to it once again, Rani Lempu. Then I will go back to another time to Sophia. So yes, my next question is very relevant to our day-to-day life. That is, how can I make sure that I'm getting the most out of my mental health diet and exercise regimen?
This is for me or for Sophia? Sorry.
You first, then I will go for Sophia.
Okay. First of all, I would say about physical exercise that helps us bolster our tolerance to stress by decreasing the activity of what we call the sympathetic nervous system, making the body and mind less reactive to daily stressors. And it also raises levels of endorphins, feel good brain chemicals, and nature's painkillers and serotonin, also a key neurotransmitter for mood regulation. What I would say for this is about exercise, and if we talk about food, each one of us is unique, requiring different nutrients in varying concentrations depending on age, on sex, on lifestyle, on culture, etc. So there are also variations in the nutrients found in any one food. Despite individual variations, there are some key nutrients that are crucial for our mental wellness. For instance, energizing foods are vital for the brain to work well, or antioxidants, which prevents damage to the body cells from highly reactive and stable free radical molecules, or high hydrating foods play an important role with fluids in preventing loss of brain function. Or gut supporting foods also. The gut, as I said before, and the brain are linked via the gut-brain axis. So a healthy gut microbiome can positively affect mental health. Of course, prebiotics. Prebiotics, we know about this, are found in foods are garlic or onion and apples. Of course, immune, I forgot to say, immune boosting foods. Foods with anti-inflammatory properties such as tomatoes or green leaves or olive oil, nuts, fruits, mood-enhancing foods, which include vitamin C, rich in vegetables and fruits, high fiber, whole grains, and good quality proteins, especially from chicken, from eggs, vitamin B, produce mood-regulating neurotransmitters, so it's important. Prebiotics and probiotics, then again, that create a healthy gut microbiome. It's important because it is linked with lower rates of mood disorders. And at the same time, we need to avoid, what we need to avoid? To avoid a diet high in sugar and refined processed food in general. A diet high in salt, and altered fats that are detrimental to brain health. Avoid a lifestyle which actually it's limited in physical exercise. Trans fat also, which are found in processed foods, and negatively affect mood and memory, according to all studies. An active lifestyle, of course, takes time to build. I mean, that, for instance, exercise has many positive effects, but we may not see the benefits right away. To get started, we need to think of activities that we enjoy, and remember that some important things that, first of all, we can eat a variety of food and strive for a balance over the month. We need to nourish our body throughout the day, avoid skipping meals, to eat slowly without the distractions of television, try to eat more food, of course, and vegetables, drink lots of water, very important, use caffeine in moderation, listen to our body signals. It will let you know when you are full of hunger, for instance. Of course, consider joining to a gym or another exercise program, and become more conscious of why you eat when you are not really hungry. So try always adding an extra activity throughout a normal day. That could be walking, as I said before, this, I think, is very, very, all these factors are very important in order to boost a healthy lifestyle.
Wow, such a productive sharing. Yes, of course. And yes, we have another great panelist, Mary on the floor. And Mary is a registered nurse and health consultant, public speaker, OAPMC actress, show host, and the GYMHA Special Board Advisor. So, Mary, welcome. Hello, Mary. Mary, can you hear us? Maybe we are not hearing you right now because of the technical glitch. Can you please rejoin so that we can hand over the say rest of the session towards you? Anyway, let's move on to the Sophia. To Sophia, the question is another very relevant question regarding the exercise and diet regarding the mental health issue. So my question to you, that what are the some common mistakes people make when actually they try to improve their mental health through diet and exercise?
Thank you so much for this opportunity again. And I'm going to share with you some common mistakes that the people make when trying to make a mental health through So first one is they are overtraining. Doing exercise is not bad, and doing exercise is not bad, but overtraining, the long time that you take and the rest that it reduces. So this makes a problem because excessive exercise can lead to burnout, fatigue, and increased stress level. This it's a problem to mental health. So the first common mistake they make, they just overtraining themselves. Another common mistake they make, it's like comparing them to others. They look constantly comparing their progress to others, which can lead to dissatisfaction. And this it's just a problem because you have to focus on your personal goals and celebrate your achievements. But when you compare yourself with others, you just make your mind like stressed, and this affects your mental health. Another common mistakes that many people make, they ignoring individual needs, they ignoring themselves. They just don't want to try the exercises that works best for them. And this it's become a problem because everyone have its his goal. And when you don't have it to set your goal, you don't have to set what is your priority, it becomes a problem. So to get better for your mental, you have to look at you as you, and try to search the things that can work best for you. And another thing is like extreme dieting. The restrictive diet can lead to nutrient deficiency and negative impacts to your health. So they like need low fat diet, low calorie diet, and they reduce the time for eating. That is just they focusing on losing weight. That is not a problem. They just needed to restrict and take a diet which is not like balanced and healthy diet, which is a problem to mental health. So everyone need to make sure that every diet he choose, it's balanced and have to help to his mental health. And it's like combination of diet and exercises contribute to the good mental health for future. So let's practice our mental health for better future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, yes, I do agree with you. I think Mary again joins. So, Mary, can you hear us? Mary, unmute yourself. Okay. Again, network glitch. No issue for that. So, yes, Rania Lempu, I just want to actually listen. If anything left that Sophia shared,
Yes.
please share.
So, say, but we know that the most diets don't work. We know about this because strict regimens with very specific food rules and limitations are usually the exact opposite of finding healthy habits that work for us versus against us. But we need to focus on long-lasting eating habits that help us be our best ourselves. So the first one is that we overrely restricted diets. It's the most common mistake because these diets often promise quick results or dramatic weight loss, but can have detrimental effects on both physical and mental health. For instance, extreme calorie restriction or eliminating entire food groups can lead to nutrient deficiencies, decreased energy levels, and impaired metabolism. In addition, strict diets can create an unhealthy relationship with food, promoting feelings of guilt and deprivation. And this can lead to what we call a cycle of restriction, sabotaging, of course, long-term health goals. So instead of pursuing over restrictive diets, it is important to embrace a balanced, a moderate approach to healthy eating, a well-rounded diet which includes a variety of whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, healthy fats. Um, what Sophia said about exaggerating physical activity, it's very important. We have to be realistic about how many calories we are taking in burning off. And when, of course, we eat too little is a mistake. And something else that we ignore, usually portion sizes. I mean, that, for instance, almond is something which healthy nutrition. But if we eat too much almond, then it becomes bad for our diet. So when we ignore portion sizes, it's another common mistake that can actually create obstacles in weight management efforts and lead to over eating. So portion sizes are very important to take into consideration. And another I forgot to say that when we focus exclusively on calories, another big mistake. Of course, calorie counting can be a useful tool for weight management, but it has its limitations because calories alone do not provide a complete picture of a food's nutritional value or its impact on our health. So when we focus only on calories, this can lead to neglecting other essential factors such as nutrient density or food quality and the overall balance of macronutrients. So it's important to remember that not all calories are created equally. And rather than focusing only on calories, we could prioritize nutrient-dense foods in our diets. Nutrient-dense foods are those foods that provide a high amount of essential nutrients relative to their calorie content. They're typically the whole unprocessed foods that are rich in vitamins and minerals and fiber and antioxidants. So by focusing on nutrient density, we ensure that our body is receiving the necessary nutrients for optimal health regardless of the calorie count. Something I mentioned before that we skip meals. For instance, we skip breakfast or lunch. It's a mistake because while it may seem like an effective way to reduce calorie intake, it can actually have a negative consequences for our metabolism and the overall well-being. Because when we skip a meal, our body's energy levels drop, and this goes, as I said before, to a state of deprivation. So regular meal consumption provides our body with a steady supply of energy and nutrients throughout the day. Another mistake is what we call that we rely a lot on healthy foods, but healthy foods who are processed. So this can lead to inadequate nutrient intake, to imbalanced macronutrient ratios, and an increased risk of chronic disease such as obesity or diabetes and heart disease. For instance, we have these juices who are zero sugar, but we all know how harmful they are. When we don't drink enough water, when we don't plan or don't prepare our meals. And finally, I think the most common mistakes that we're doing is that we give up too soon because making significant changes in lifestyle can be challenging. So it's natural to face obstacles and setbacks along the way. So it is important to understand that the healthy eating is a long-term commitment rather than a quick fix. So we don't need to expect immediate results and become discouraged when we don't see rapid changes. It's crucial to develop strategies to overcome these setbacks and stay always motivated, set realistic, achievable goals, breaking down us into smaller milestones that can be celebrated along the way. So recognize the progress. The progress might be gradual, and it's normal to have setbacks.
All right. Thank you so much. And yes, you have shared that overly restricted diet. You also shared that we are ignoring the portion sizes. We also skipping the meals, and you also focus that we are actually relying the process healthy food, and that is also very point out and great information because for the process a healthy food, if we are really doing and taking those healthy processed food continuously, when you stop those, your health will definitely affect it. You need to keep on
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of the day if you keep on your diet for the rest of your life. So you have to really consider about those. You also shared that focusing solely on the calories. So that is also very, very, very important. So thank you so much. And I can see the Alicia being with us once again. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom that you have shared. You are welcome, Ambassador Nur Ahmed. You have been so instrumental for the GYMHA goal. Yes, of course, we all are. We gather for the GYMHA goal, and together we are stronger. So I will back to the Sophia once again. So Sophia, can you please tell us just what are the some best mental health diet and exercise resources?
Thank you again, Dr. Amnur. So I can share with you some like a best mental health diet, but we know that there is no single diet for better mental health, but there is a combination of mental a combination of that which have importance for the mental health. First one is like let me talk about vitamins, and I would like to talk for more than one vitamin. First, I would like to talk for vitamin B12, B1, and B3.
Wow.
We know that vitamin B12 its deficient lead to fatigue, lethargy, depression, and poor memory. So, and as we know, the vitamins play a crucial role in human beings. So it's our better to focus on getting the vitamins for our future mental health and for our mental health being. So it's important to focus on that which is containing more vitamins like egg, eggs, salmon, beef liver, and etc. It's better to know that those vitamins, while it is enriched, it helps us to decline the risk of depression, risk of fatigue, and etc. And let's talk about vitamin A1, B1, which is called thiamine. We know that thiamine, its deficiency causes beriberi with numbness as a central nervous system symptom. And those B1 thiamine vitamin, it's found in black bean, brown rice. So it's deficient, cause someone to have those beriberi and with numbness as a sign of mental illness. And that vitamin, it's called B3, niacin. We know it's deficient, cause a pellagra, and it's a big problem for men. And this pellagra cause depression, dementia, that have a problem for mental illness. So to make sure that your mental health is well, you have to include those vitamin in your diet, not that with restriction, but that with a balanced and healthy diet. And last but not the least, nutrients that support neurodevelopment include proteins, ions, choline, ferrite, iodine, vitamin A, vitamin D, B, B6, and B12. Those vitamins found in our daily fruits, daily vegetables, dairy, meats. So you have to make sure you are not getting out of your content for your better mental health, because there's no, you don't have to make to say that I will eat banana for my mental health well-being, but you have to make a combination of those fruits, those vegetables, and those whole grains will help you for your better mental health. Thank you so much. I think it's understandable right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So yes, I will definitely again go back to the Rania Lampu. So what's your opinion regarding that? What are the resources that you can share with us?
Yes, I want. Okay. I want to focus on what is very popular. It's about in Greece or in Europe, the Mediterranean diet, which actually focuses on quality and lifestyle rather than a single nutrient or food group. And we know that numerous studies have shown that Mediterranean diet reduces the risk of certain chronic health conditions such as cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes, while at the same time they promote longevity and they improve quality of life. Another popular diet is what they call DASH diet, which is considered as flexible and balanced eating plan developed by, I think it was what was called, it was an institute, the National Heart and Lung and Blood Institute. My diet also, Mayo Clinic diet, maybe you know about this, it uses evidence-based behavioral science. Mayo Clinic diet is, I think, a 12-week program designed to establish healthy habits for life. A flexitarian diet, which is also called a semi-vegetarian diet. So we don't have to eliminate meat, but you can be vegetarian most of the time, but still you can enjoy, for instance, meat at the same time. Weight Watchers also is something which is focused on lasting weight loss through behavior change, nutrition science, and social support. And this includes, of course, a holistic approach. Vegan diet, of course, because the vegan diet eliminates all animal products from our diet. So more or less, I think these are the most popular diets. But of course, as Sophia said, there is no, we can say that one single diet which is best. In Europe, Mediterranean is considered as the healthiest one, but this depends on our age, on our metabolism, or on energy levels, many factors.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sophia. Thank you so much, Rania Lempu, for your great contribution today. And yes, of course, all the audience, whoever watching right now and who will watch later on, please see this full recorded video for your learning, because today we are talking about at how the exercise and diet affect the mental health. And GYMHA is always considered the mental health issues. That's why they are actually trying to improvise and introduce some talk show, some training regarding the mental health issues. So yes, as a regular consequence, we also doing this today as well. So Sophia, just last sentence before go, that what will be the last sentence for you?
Thank you again. I'm so excited to be with you all, and those who were watching it later. Thank you for your participation. And my last sentence is like, it's a proverb which say, "An apple a day keeps a doctor away." It is not apple fruit as well, but it's like the way you train your brain, the way you train your health, the when you take your health seriously, the way you will be living forever. You can't live forever, but you can live like unlimited for your, like your happiness. Inner happiness can trigger for better and your surrounding people. So you have to make sure that everything you do in your everyday life, it's for your best and for others best. Thank you so much, and I would like to thank you for Noor Ahmed for your great presentation, and I would like to thank you, Lania, for being there today. Was my experience and my good excitement. Thank you so much. God
Oh,
bless you.
that's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you so much for your last sentence. And this is very powerful one. So yes, going back to the Ronnie Lane once again.
Yes, I want to say that it's clear that being mentally healthy is more than just the absence of feelings such as sadness or boredom or insecurity. And it's also about more than just being happy. Mental wellness is, of course, about our ability to cope with both good and bad times, to realize our own potential, to engage with and feel connected with others, to make our own contribution to the world. But we should not underestimate the role of food, of nutrition, and exercise how this is all these are related to our mental health, mental well-being. So I insist on this that this should be integral part of our daily life. I share with you my personal example. Still today, after so many years, every time I got stressed, I have problems with my stomach, psychosomatic, stress-related diseases, we could say. So mental health being goes along with our diet and our regular exercise. Thank you very much, Dr. Nude, for
Thank
your
you so
wonderful
much. And
contribution as
yes,
moderator. Thank you, Sophia, for your awesome contribution here as a panelist. And I would like to thank also Dr. Jude for giving this opportunity to join these wonderful talk shows and inform, raise awareness about so important issues.
absolutely, I do agree with you. And thank you, my dear brother Jude, for actually introducing and try to improvise all the information, knowledge, thoughts, ideas regarding the mental health issues on all the ingredients and aspects you are actually introducing and try to maximize those things in the field level, in the social media, as well as the training. Thank you so much, my dear brother, for improvising all those things together by your own way. And yes, and thank you so much, Alicia, for being with us from the very beginning to till now. Your words are very powerful, and we are really feeling that we are three not together. I mean, we are three are not live today. You also live with us. So thank you so much, and thank you so much, Sophia, Rania, and thank you so much, Alicia, and thank you so much, all of our whoever watching us right now and will watch later on, and try to maximize the exercise and diet. I think proper diet for your mental health. So till then, take care. Bye bye. Hasta la vista.
Bye.
Allah. Hafiz. Tata.
Bye. Bye. Bye.